Today I'm going to share with you my go-to makeup routine for those days when I still want to look put together without all the extra effort. And let's be honest, we are not your average girl, and we still want to look good, even on our days off. So let me show you how I go from this to this. First, we're going to use a BB cream. I like to use a BB cream that has some sort of SPF in it, and my go-to right now are Gibson Girl and Ilia. So for this video, I'm going to be using Gibson Girl, and full disclosure, this is my product line. This is in shade Fair. This is nice because it only comes in 6 shades, so it's not too complicated. I'm going to put it on my fingers and apply it in the areas that I want the most concentration. I'm going to use a foundation brush. This is by Pinnacle. I usually have on hand 2 different shades, depending on the color of my skin, if I have a spray tan or not. It's nice to have SPF in your foundation. So if you forget the SPF, you know you're still protected. The BB cream by Ilia has a 40 SPF. The Gibson Girl one actually has natural sunscreen ingredients. So if you are into that sort of thing, and it's nice because it doesn't expire. And this BB cream gives a really nice coverage. Feels really light though, and it's nice and dewy as well. All right, so now that we're all protected and have an even complexion, I'm gonna go in with some color on my face. And right now I'm obsessed with this RMS Compact. I have it in 3 different shades, but this is the one I use the most. It's the Maiden's Blush. And so this is what we're gonna be using for basically all of the color on our face today. I'm gonna start with my lower lid, and I'm gonna use kind of like a flat brush that you can get a lot of makeup on it or a lot of product on it. Any type of flat brush like this. I picked this up at Cosbar the other day. I really like it. It's called Jenny Patakin, and it is from recycled aluminum. So pick up a good amount of product on this. You're going to tap it in, or at least this is what I like to do. This will go with a lot of different skin tones. It almost has like a blush bronzer combo in it. Typically on my days off, I don't really spend a ton of time doing my eyeshadow, but I do want to blend it in with like this little crease brush. So I just take all the leftovers and I swirl it around, and I'll even take it up all the way to the top. If I were to be spending a little more time on it, I would probably add a little bit more, but we're not because it's our day off. All right, so now we're going to give our face some more color. I'm going to use another Pinnacle brush, angled cheek, I guess. So dab, dab, dab. And with this, because I haven't put any setting powder or anything like that on, I will just push it into my skin. I love this color, it is so pretty. And then I'll just take the leftover, whatever's left over my brush, and kind of just sweep it over my face. Put a bronzer on our forehead, pushing it into the skin, not swirling or anything like that. Always drag it a little bit down to my neck as well. I'm obsessed with this Lash Paradise. It's like $10. This mascara too, you don't really even have to break it in. Like some mascaras, it takes like 2 weeks before you love the mascara, if you know what I mean. All right, even on my days off, I'm gonna do 2 coats. This is kind of nice. I literally just started doing this a couple weeks ago. I bought this little fan to help my lashes dry faster, but I'm also taking this like little lash comb, and I like comb them up while it's drying because I feel like it keeps the curl better and brushes them at the same time. Like I said, we are not your average girl. That's about that. I found this on Amazon. I'll put it in the description as well. It was super cheap, like $6. Since it's our day off, I'm only gonna use 1 brow product. And this is a brow powder, also by Gibson Girl. This is the shade Sandy Blonde. And I am going to go in with an angle brush, and I'm going to just draw a little line, and on this side as well. And I want to try to get them as even as possible before I bring up the product into the brow. I look a little crazy, but trust me on this. Just kind of like swiping, little swipies. And this brow powder is super forgiving, so you can actually just use your fingertip to blend it in. Another little trick I've been doing recently is raising my eyebrow so I can see where I want my peak to be, my arch, and kind of like accentuating that right there a little bit, and then dropping it and then just dragging it down a little bit. I'm actually spending a little bit more time because I'm on video, but usually I'm a lot quicker at this when I'm just chilling in my bathroom by myself. I also have my brows tattooed on, but I'm due for a refresh, so I'm spending a lot more time on my brows than I usually do. It's so much more helpful when I have them tattooed on. All right, I promise you, I swear I do not spend this much time normally on my brows. Okay, so they always say too that brows are the frame. They always say brows are the frame of your face. So to me, they're very important to always have my brows on. All right, so moving on. Oh no, I gotta go get it. I forgot my concealer. Be right back. We're back. All right, I grabbed my concealer. And I usually, depending on, again, my skin tone, if I have a spray tan or not, I have 2 different ones on hand. We are gonna be using the Gibson Girl one. This is a liquid concealer. I really like this consistency because it's like more like skincare, and it blends really easily. It might not be the best for somebody that has like really dark circles, but it's really good for, if you know, on your days off, if you want something super light coverage. So I'm old school. I still go down here. Another little trick I learned, if you like go like this, which now you can't see because I already have it, you find where your dark circles are, and you put it in those little troughs, and we're gonna let that sit. With this one, it takes a little bit of time to set. You wanna let it get sticky or tacky before you start blending it in, and this is where this little handy fan comes in. It helps speed up the process. You're gonna go in with a brush and just tap it in. Do not ever swipe because you're gonna be wiping it off. And then I usually will have, I'll remove the excess on a paper towel, and then I'll go back in and continue to press it into the skin. I'm always going up. You can kind of see how that is now giving me more awake. I'm more awake. Eye lift. It's giving me an eye lift. Nice and bright. Don't worry, I'm not gonna leave it super bright like that because that's old school. Now we are fully awake, ladies. Now we're gonna set this, but I'm gonna not set my entire face. I'm gonna use the Gibson Girl HD Invisible Loose Setting Powder. This is another, oh, this is Hourglass. I love this brush, number 14. You don't really need a ton, so just tap in your brush. And then I kind of just, I don't swirl or anything. I kind of just push it in like I did with my blush and bronzer. You can see like how, or maybe you can't, but I'm gonna get real close. You can see how like it just like smooths and hides your pores. How pretty that is. So typically I will do it, I will use only a setting powder in my T-zone because I still want my skin to look dewy and glowy and youthful. But I will drag it down to my pores because I think that really blurs them. And of course, no one wants a shiny nose. All right, so then I kind of just sweep right here and down here. Now, if it's like really humid out and you're gonna be outside, then maybe you can brush it across your entire face. Since we kind of brightened up under our eyes and took it down a little bit, we are going to go back in and kind of marry the line together so we're not like, you know, millennials with the super bright under eye. And I'm a millennial, so I can say that. I can make fun of myself. Okay, another little trick you can do with this is to have like a little tiny detailing brush. And I like to give myself a little drop shadow, a little definition. Nothing crazy. And just so you know, a little fun fact, this is only my fifth YouTube video. So if you want to support me, please go and like this video. Maybe perhaps you subscribe if you want to see more content, want to hang out with me some more. Appreciate it. All right, so far looking a lot better than we did. Lastly, the last two things, like I said, we're not your everyday girl, so we're gonna use lip liner even on our day off. This is Huda Beauty. My favorite shade is called Pinky Brown. And I overline my bottom lip. The new way to do it these days, they say, is you're not supposed to drag it to the corners because that makes your lips look smaller apparently. So we're just gonna kind of feather it in. But we're gonna overline the top lip as well. And again, you're not gonna drag it down to the corners because that's old school. I just love the way a lip liner plumps up my lips. All right, so because it's our day off, we're not gonna use 3 lip products. We're only gonna use 2. So I'm gonna drag it up and use it as a lipstick. But not all the way, just a little bit. And then we're gonna top it off with some lip gloss, another Gibson Girl product. I really love this lip gloss. It's super, I guess, concentrated, you could say. It's not sticky. Smells delicious, and it's really glossy, and it lasts a long time. So I'm just using a lip gloss and a lip liner for this. That's it. That's it. My goal is to always just be as simple as possible, not to spend a ton of time. Normally this makeup look takes me like 10 minutes max. So there you have it, your easy day off, no fuss makeup. Like I said, if you want more content like this, please go ahead and support me and my channel and like it and subscribe and maybe share it with one of your friends. And until next time, I will see you in the next one.